They say it's never too late, that there's always time to do what you want to do. But if your life were to end in the next 2 weeks when the secular year 2018 ends, will you have done everything that you should have, that you could have? Will you be proud of the person you are and the way you acted? I'm Rabbi Paul Kipnes, and I want to open your eyes to the reality of our lives. This week, we said goodbye to a wonderful man, a kind man, a man with a heart and soul that was so beautiful. He died suddenly, unexpectedly, and we mourn him greatly. What I was fascinated by was that as speaker after speaker talked about him, their eulogies talked about a man who shared his love and goodness, took care of others, supported his family, loved them. It seemed that he died without any sense that there was unfinished business. Well, except for the fact that he died before his time. But at least his family knows how much he loved him, how proud he was of them. His co-workers, his partners, knew that he was an ethical businessman. And while we lay him to rest, say goodbye, mourn his loss, we know that he was a good neshama, a good soul, a kind, caring person. What about you? Have you lived a life such that were it to end in the next 2 weeks when the new year begins, that you have lived a life that you were proud of? Have you told your children how much you love them if you have kids? Does your spouse or partner, your loved one, know that you care about them, how proud you are of them, how much you hope for them? In your work, have you treated your workers well? Have you given them all the benefits you can and more? Have you listened to them, uplifted them? What about your community? Have you been an active community member helping lift it up? Have you been involved or did you sit back? Were you a kveller, someone who praises, or a kvetcher? At the end of this year, we will end the ability to give tzedakah, charity, this year. Have you given your fill? Enough to the organizations that are doing good work, to the community places, to the synagogues or churches or mosques or Hindu temples, to places that work with underprivileged kids, that places that ensure there is justice in the world. You have a little time still. But mostly there's this. Imagine, don't let it be so macabre, but imagine if your life were to end quickly now. What would they say about you? Don't wait for New Year's resolutions to say you'll be better. Start today. Make your life the beautiful life, your world the beautiful world that you can imagine. It all starts with one action. Take that action today. I'm Rabbi Paul Kipnes. If you want to talk about it or need some guidance, I'm always around.